Hey, I'm Charlie. In this video, I want to talk about chatbots and the templates that you can use to bootstrap your own custom one. There's a lot of people that are working on it right now. If you look at Upwork and you search for chatbots, tons of people right now are selling services to build your own chatbot for $100 to $200. Now in this video, I want to just talk about the different templates, the one from Vercel and Cloudflare, and give my opinions on both. Let's start with the Vercel SDK. They have 14,000 stars, and here's the stack. We have Next.js, AI SDK, ChatCN, and for data persistence, they use Neon for serverless Postgres and Auth.js. So when you start the server locally, you'll see a sign up page. So authentication is built into the template, so you don't have to. So here, let's sign up, create a simple user. See, it already exists. So I can do test 2, which I already tested. Okay, it was created successfully. So in the backend, it uses Neon database. And then you can just say, what is the weather in Montreal? It has tools built in. And to be able to use this app, you just need to provide your API key from OpenAI, and what they also have plenty of providers, XAI or Anthropic. You can create a new chat and say, what model are you? So that's the OpenAI model here. There's quite a bit of features here. You can choose between different models, reasoning versus standard. You can also pass in an image. So it uses a clean interface. And so it's a good starting point to build your own chatbot and integrate your own tools. The next thing I want to talk about is the agent starter from Cloudflare. They have about 600 stars, so almost an order of magnitude smaller than Vercel. But I would argue that it's maybe better in some ways. It's similar. You have a deploy to Cloudflare button. You have most of the same features to interact with a chatbot, and they manage the state for you. Overall, they also have tools. They have a more streamlined approach. So that's what we're going to look at next. In the Cloudflare interface, we can also interact with the chat. However, we don't have any authentication in this case. The setup is a little bit different. Here, Cloudflare allows you to simulate the backend locally for the database, whereas for Vercel, you need to connect to the Neon database for it to work locally. Here, we can ask the same question. What is the weather in Montreal? It'll ask for approve, reject, and then it will call the weather function. Here it's just a mock function, but you can easily just call an API if you need to. Here we don't have an history of chats. We can just delete them. We have a debug mode and we have light mode, dark mode, but it's very minimal. You don't have a chat history or authentication. Finally, I would like to give my opinion on whether you should use Vercel or Cloudflare. Here's a tweet from a person that set up a limit of $120 and Vercel charged them $700. I think that Cloudflare is probably a more serious player. You're less likely to have surprises like this. However, if you want a quick solution, something that will work out of the box, you don't have that much traffic, I would say that Vercel is a good option. However, if you want to customize and scale, you're better off using Cloudflare. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching.